Good morning, everyone. My name is MightyStream, and I'm going to do your February the 14th Spiritual Principle a Day in a Meditation. Happy Valentine's Day to all you lovers out there. I hope today is a beautiful day for you and you get all the chocolate and whatever else you equate with love. I hope you receive that today. Okay, let's look at this meditation. It's entitled Selflessness Brings Relief. Practicing selflessness gives us relief from self-obsession. That's taken from the Living Clean book, Chapter 5, Fellowship. Our basic text states, self-obsession is the core of our disease. When we look for evidence of this in our lives, most of us find plenty to go around. We see ample proof of self-centeredness and self-obsession in many of the thoughts, feelings, and actions that led us to the door of our first meeting. Coming to terms with the way our disease manifested itself in active addiction is a crucial component of the recovery process. We see much more as we stay clean and work a program, like how self-centered fear spirals into self-obsession and continues to manifest in recovery. And thankfully, how selflessness can offer us some relief. Once I was able to stop using, one member wrote, the greatest freedom I received in NA has been freedom from intoxication with my own thoughts and way of thinking, freedom from self-centered me, the self-centered me. I've been free to care about others. Simple abstinence does not eliminate self-obsession. We get a better perspective on our own lives when we get out of ourselves. One member was known to tell newcomers, if you feel lousy today, call another addict and ask how they're doing. When we focus all our attention on ourselves, we end up feeling bad. But shifting, or rather by shifting our focus to others, we usually feel much better about everything, especially when we are helping a newcomer. We find plenty of reasons to be grateful for what we have. Instead of worrying or obsessing about our own desires, we try to practice care and concern for those around us. Selflessness doesn't even have to mean we disappear from the picture altogether. We simply turn our thoughts to others for a bit, and we experience some relief from self-obsession. When self-obsession strikes, I will help another addict. It's that simple. Let's take a moment of silence followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. Selflessness brings relief. Practicing it gives us relief from self-obsession. Practicing selflessness gives us a reprieve. For however long we are actually practicing selflessness, we receive the reprieve from self-obsession. It's very difficult for us to be focused on someone else and focus on ourselves at the same time. Immediately when the boys come to me and they have a need, whatever I'm doing, my mind automatically rates the scale of importance. If I am trying to get ready for an exam and they're chomping at the bit because they're hungry, that is important to me, but there's another adult in the house that can handle that. So I process without even thinking about it, the level of importance when things come to me. And then I make a decision in my response. And I'll say, go see Uncle. Tell Uncle I said, make you guys something to eat, please. right? So, but there's other times when the emotion that they bring to me sends me on high alert. I need to address this and set their mind at ease that it's okay to be a child. I become selfless in that moment after I rate the scale of 1 to 10 of importance, right? And then I respond appropriately. You can receive the same sort of reprieve if you go through that within your own mind as you engage situations and people. This selflessness can bring relief, but it's not the type of thing that you're going to get 100% right every time. And it's going to vary, rather, I should say, in different degrees depending on the situation. If you remember what I've said before, is that it is innate, it is natural, it is innate for us to take care of ourselves, to think about survival, right? Self-care. And the lines get blurred sometimes when we go from being self-caring, right? Providing for ourselves, trying to take care of ourselves, make sure we're healthy mentally and emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially. And then we can cross the line so easily over into self-obsession. Well, I got to take care of my needs first. That's first and foremost. If I don't get it, can't nobody else get it. If I don't have self-love, no, right? And we go through this row almost like justifying why we're being self-centered. You can cross over the line so easily that few people really even notice that they're doing. And that's what you want to practice, to start learning when you are in self-obsession versus self-caring. And then how often do you move into selflessness? Are you the person that stays in selflessness? You're always doing things for people. That extreme is not healthy either, right? So today I want you to practice when self-obsession strikes, use selflessness as the remedy. Use it as the medicine, as the antidote to get that self-obsession off of you. Because once it gets started, it can run riot. It can go to many places. And so you have to have a check and balance for that today. My name is Mighty Stream. I've enjoyed talking to you, and I will be talking to you tomorrow. Have a beautiful day on purpose.